LTC here is for learning purposes only. Remember, trading involves risk, and past performance doesn't guarantee future results. So always do your own research and trade wisely.
Yay. Just writing up my thoughts for the morning. Yips. What? Oh, quick, quick. Hmm. Yeah, it would have to finish green. Um, Obviously, we need to have a bias towards the long side, but I'd like to see a deeper pullback as well. Would really like to have happen. What I'd really like to have happen. And then some. I can get on board with that, Megan. Um, yeah, so this would have to finish up for us to buy it. I think I would probably look at that with you. The long side. Okay. All right. NQ, what I would like to have happen after I sit here and meditate for a minute. Really would like to see this pull back to around this. I was a little higher than that, maybe a little bit. I said 700. You really would like to see it come back down here to around that 670 area where it chopped around yesterday. Let me look at this because I had up until oh, silly. Yeah, you really would like to see a buy signal back there. That'd be an ideal situation. Let's chop down here. You probably get a decent buy signal here, maybe like a wonky M, but I really would like to see it just push down here, kind of get a little rally up that tests us back here, push back down, Give me a nice little W out of here. That would be the ideal trade right there. That, and you guys would want to stay in that because that would end up being a runner on the NQ. So just trade number one, the number one trade this morning. Write this down, everybody. Around 25, 6, I don't know, 80, 25, 6, 80. You get a little W. Look for the long signal on the breakout. Back here around 740. You get a little wonky W. Look for the bottom of the breakout. Both of those should give you really good trades. I think you'd probably have a counter 26 short somewhere in this area. That looks like you would. Somewhere around here. So you get three trades. The long from here being around 740, counter 726 short, and the long off that 670, 680 area. And if we continue to go up, if this finishes making right here, if this finishes making, breaks out, that becomes a buy signal as well. So there's four trades right there planned out in front of you. Can't say we didn't do our job this morning. Any questions on that? NQ. There's your trades. Can't be more clear. Exact trades, exact what you want to see in the trade, everything. So this would be counter short. These would be the longs. And then you do nothing else otherwise. And I will have, if this does stay up, I will do tick entry on the MNQ with a long bias. Actually, we could probably do that now, but I'm waiting until after they open since we're so close. And there's the NQ. Yes, it's going to be pretty darn similar. So first got a little different level on it. It's that the pullback we'd want to see on that is way deeper than you'd want to see on the NQ from a perspective standpoint. Perspective. We don't have as much between 690 and 69, 68, 85. So you get a little bit of headwind up here around that 68.96 area, all the way up to, like I said earlier, 69.07. So a little bit of selling pressure on the ES up here, all the way up to, like I said, the 07 area that I was looking at when we first came up here. But if we can stay above that, we've got some buying that's going on. If we can stay above that 7 area, we should see some buying. Now, again, not a lot of room to move up here because we have no real charted territory there. But we do know, ever since price has gotten here, it's been attracted to this 7 area and the lower side around this 80. I don't know, call it 95, like I said earlier, somewhere around there. So that could be a decent little range on the ES this morning. Beware of that and look for that. So the trade you probably want is for this to finish up and get out of here. I'm gonna pass on that. If it does this, if it breaks out of this little structure here, I might pass on that depending on how close we are to the open. Same as before. I think you'd want to see maybe a little nice W down here like what it did before. The ideal situation would be way further down here with a smaller come back W. And I don't think I'd call the counter on the ES, but these are three really straightforward, easy trades, guys. If it does push up out of here, obviously the ideal trade would be for it to come back and revisit this 68.98 area-ish and take off from there. So there's four trades right there. Most support trade be from back here around 74. I like that 74. I've liked that since we got in here too. with a W here around that 84 area, or the long if it finishes up out of this 92-ish area, and then a revisit of the 98 if it pushes through there. Those would be your ideal situations. Okay. 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 Maybe we do see our little pullback here for a long. If those of you struggling to be profitable, you're trading, please wait. I don't know, maybe about 6 minutes through the open here. Don't get stuck into retail traps. Let's see. If it breaks these lows here, we obviously need to start thinking short. These earlier morning lows. Okay, well, maybe we're going to switch our thought process, start thinking short. We are a little mixed on trend, kind of neutral, if you will. Good morning, Lewis. Didn't see that you were there. 82. I don't know. Stretch. I think it'd have to set up perfect for me to take a look at the long. I mean, I'm still, again, slightly partial to the longs, but as Grace comes up, never mind. I changed my opinion on the longs. You might be able to get it. I mean, this was the first long I wanted on the ES. You could probably just put like a buy stop in if you really want to be in it, something like that. It's a little early for most people to be trading this, though. I think everybody should be sitting on the sidelines. There's your wonky W there on the NQ. Just came from a weird different spot. Oh no! I didn't have my right bracket order on. Dang it! That would have been 2 targets off easy. Now I'll take a little bigger risk on it. I need to have my targets off, to be honest with you. Come on, go get that target. See if it falls through. Come on. That NQ's rolling over. It came from a weird spot on the NQ. That's why I didn't like it as much on the NQ. It needed to be. It it needed to come from down where it's at right now. Long does. Just there's so much there though from yesterday. Look at this. There's just so much there that you'd think there's got to be some long that comes from it. Keen on doing that. trying to. Yeah. See if we can find that level that I want to buy from. Should yeah, I mean, right around here should be really where it wants to buy from. There you go. Target's off on the ES. I think she said something a little bit lower earlier. It was oh no, she said 750 to 760, I think. Yeah. Well, there was the long guys. It's exactly what I drew out on the ES. Anybody else grabbing this? NQ, ES? Anybody? This was the easy one, guys. I couldn't have drawn this out better. Oh, did I draw it out? Oh yeah, I did draw it out. Okay. Stay in them, guys. If I get back into the trade, you probably want to get back into it as well. I'm gonna go up to 85.25 on my stop, and we'll leave it there just for a little bit. All right, we can go up a couple more ticks on the stop here to, I don't know, stay up a tick behind that little middle point there. Little middle point here, and the low is 86.25, 86, so 85.75. There's our stop. 85.75 stop. If you have to be tighter, your stop should be 87.25. If you have to be tighter. Oh, there goes NQ's trying to make a double bottom now. Yes, if you guys again, if you have to be tighter, we could probably use this little spot right behind that this little indecision candle as we came up here. So we can probably use this guy right here. That low is 87, so 86.75. There we go. You get another long on the NQ now. I did say it would look like two-way trading early on. Now I got to start thinking this long bias on the MNQ. Stack those orders. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do long 45 tick space, MNQ. Let me look at these levels real quick. Yeah, this is pretty strong. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. There's a lot back here holding this up. A whole lot. So we're gonna do that. And actually, I really like this. I mean, I think I would like to have some orders stacked down here, but I'm gonna do 45 tick space if you guys want to follow me in at the market here. And I'm gonna try to get a couple more contracts back around this level. So we talked about, right? You take my trades and you help me manage the prop accounts. I ain't no chump off the street when it comes to trading, buddy. There was that one guy. 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 I told you guys this clinic. That one guy. All right, new stop on the ES. We're gonna come up here to 87.25. All right, give me a couple more contracts here. I'll be happy with this. Got my feelings hurt. Oh, Michael. Oh, no, what? Oh man, you got scared of making money. You were gonna try to keep a contract. I want to keep a contract too. If this ES stays up, I want to add a contract here to this M and Q. I'm gonna net core one. Hold my beer and watch this. Hold my beer and watch this. Yes, you might be getting a pullback that you can buy here in a second. It's gonna take me flat. Dang it. It is. I mean, you could sell it, guys. I mean, it's the momentum's down, all that good stuff. Stop flat on that trade. It's just I'm looking back at the chart, and the chart says, "Hey, there's a ton of contracts back here. A ton of contracts being traded back here, and even down here from yesterday morning, ton of contracts. There's too much junk back here for me to get really concerned about this. Too much, too much back here. I'd have to push through. It'd just be a ridiculous little rate rundown, and that would just be really pulling the rug out from the retail. In all reality, we should see a turnaround somewhere in this area. You might be getting along on the ES. Yep, there's a long on the ES. You got to give it just a second, let it finish hooking up. Finish hooking up here. Should be getting in a second. And Q looks like it's setting up for a long now too, but be careful. Don't take it unless it finishes. I'd be okay with that. BW. I mean, again, I just do this stuff. I pull this back and say, okay, would somebody be buying back here? Current price is at what? Around 50. It sure does look like people want to buy back here. Too many push-ups from this area. Buying the other day from here. This is where we got in that range the other day as well. Just a lot of stuff up here. More buying from this area from the other day. More buying. I mean, this got to make you feel a little bit comfortable, right? I mean, I don't see any spot where we don't have the opportunity. That's fine. So that's why we did this. I don't see any reason why this area wouldn't be a decent two-way trading area. Is what I'm trying to make right now. That was almost the perfect timing on this one. Never really got the thing to finish here on the ES. All right. If it stalls out here and starts giving a little W here on the ES, I would probably look at jumping in. We'll see. It may want to push down a little bit lower too. Maybe back around 68, 78 or 79. What's that now? Oh, I was just looking. I was just looking back at it. You got really strong area, pretty much where we're at right now. Really strong area, and then the next area would be back down here where all this stuff is, like around 600. We should turn before that. Oh well, on our way. Long at 640. Okay, WD. Let's see. If it don't go, I'll take a loss. Ooh, yep. Looks like I might be wanting to take a loss on that one. Let's go ahead and not take a full loss on that. Oh, it got me before it did it. Got me. Got me. I don't know. It left me in one short. Oh man, all my stuff shut off. All right. Well, it looks like we got shorted. Nope. Done with that one today. Yeah. Well, that happens. I'm gonna find myself a short here on the ES. Change these. Probably. Trying to get this. It's a 74 that I was talking about earlier as well. So right. There's the other account. Switch that over. Got in one already, so it's already up like $60. That is why you stopped. Yep. That's why I had to stop in. $500 risk on that one. That's what I was planning on risking on it. Yep. Oh yeah, I always use stop WD. It's just that the program has a stop built into it. The tick century has it built in. Looking at bear flag short possibly if this stays below 74. Yeah, this looks like that might be workable. This was the last long I wanted to have you guys see. Let me spread these guys out. Oh, them. All right, same as before. A couple orders up here, a couple orders down here, and it'd be okay if it got me one more there. Let's see, maybe push this up here a little bit. I can only get 4 deep on this one. I might be getting a little bit of a sell signal here on the ES here in a second. You're definitely getting one on the NQ. Yeah. Definitely getting a sell signal setting up here on the NQ. Just let it fully bake. Give it a second. $585 big support area. 200-300. Yeah, I just have a good track record WD, so I have to say $500 and call it a day. If it's at $500, then odds are the next 5 or 6 days I'm gonna be green on it by $300 or $400. We'll see then. If it breaks through here and holds again, guys, you got to press the short sell button. I mean, that was a short. You should have targets off if you did the NQ. ES was a little bit harder to get into, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, I have. All right, starting to set up now. We'll look at the ES short here. There you go. Okay, you guys getting a piece of that? Anybody? Did it on a different count here on the ES. And there's your NQ, making some moolah. Only up $150 on that one. Anybody getting in on this? I called that for everybody. It wasn't just for me. There you go, Isaac. Good job. MES, good. Mullet Mania, nice. Good job, buddy. Don't break below this area here, guys. We're off to the races on the south side. Guess I'm just going to stay net one short on the M and Q here. Maybe I can pull this down and get it to swing back up and grab it. Like right there, maybe. We'll try to do that. We'll keep playing this game with the M and Q. Stop on the ES. Let's go back to, let's do 80-50 and just hold it there for a second. Let it bounce off this bottom one more time. Then try to turn around. There we go. Got the extra contract there. I would want this next limit order behind that swing high. Stretch got the counter long. Good job. There we go. Got another limit order done off there. Take a couple $100 so far on this. Look at this. Make this a little bit higher here and look back at this. There's a short on. Did anybody? Nobody did the NQ short. Oh, PBR did both shorts. Good, guys. I mean, now we're looking selling territory, right? Everything that stays down here is sell territory. And you can just go back and look. Everything that stays below the pivot now, good sell territory. Okay. About to get a new stop on the ES. About to get a new stop on the NQ. I like it. Didn't think we were gonna get a lot of excitement this day. Didn't think we were gonna get a lot of excitement this morning, but we are. We are. The 79.50 can be a stop now. Kind of have to use 79.50, don't you? $79.50 stop. And okay, that's getting woolly here. Let's hold tight. Getting a little woolly on us. Might want to keep my $140 here on this. Let's pull this away. I don't think I want to be tighter on these contracts. Let's just think about this for a second. It's trying to beat this support, and it's just not happening. Lower lows, lower highs. Let's see if this push down actually does it. See if this one gets there. See if it works this time. This looks like a cell signal on the ES and NQ. Little chunky one on the ES, but starting to maybe pan out here. Yeah, I'm pulling these limit orders away from it. I think I just keep $100 and something and go flat is what I think I'm gonna do. No, it's. I mean, I'm positive. It's fine. 120 bucks. 120 bucks. I think it'd be fine though. It's we're in. Oh yeah, I'm totally using the pivot as my guide today. It's way below the area I wanted to buy from. I didn't buy from the area I wanted to buy from. So there we go. That'd be it.
Results. So always do your own research and trade wisely.